The veil of humility. The wealthy often wear the mask of humility to conceal their power and influence. By pretending to be humble, they distract from their true motives, leading others to underestimate them. This false humility becomes a tool for manipulation, making it easier to maintain control while fostering a sense of sympathy and trust from the unsuspecting. The psychological game. Pretending to be poor is a strategy rooted in psychological manipulation. By downplaying their wealth, the rich create a psychological advantage, positioning themselves as relatable figures. This allows them to infiltrate social circles and gain influence, all while remaining invisible behind the illusion of modesty. The power of perception. The way the wealthy choose to be perceived plays a critical role in their power dynamics. By appearing less affluent, they are able to influence opinions, shape narratives, and even manipulate the behaviors of others. Perception, after all, can be just as powerful as reality when used to one's advantage. Disguising true intentions. Wealthy individuals often mask their true ambitions through carefully crafted facades of simplicity. This disguise allows them to pursue their objectives without drawing attention, as they remain underestimated by those around them. The art of false humility serves as the perfect tool for executing covert plans. Manipulating empathy. By appearing humble and down to earth, the wealthy are able to manipulate the empathy of others. People are naturally drawn to those who appear selfless, and the rich can use this emotional connection to their advantage. This strategic empathy building makes it easier for them to gain support and advance their agendas. The influence of modesty. The wealthy understand the power of modesty. By appearing unassuming, they open doors that would otherwise remain closed. Modesty acts as a gateway to influence, allowing them to infiltrate circles where their wealth would otherwise be seen as a barrier. It's not about being poor, it's about blending in to rise above. Subtle manipulation through appearance. Appearance is everything in the world of the wealthy. By downplaying their material success, they subtly manipulate how others perceive them. This gives them a strategic advantage, allowing them to navigate social dynamics without the weight of their true status affecting interactions. The power of illusion. Pretending to be poor is the art of illusion. By fostering a false sense of simplicity, the rich control how others see them, and by extension, how others act towards them. This illusion creates a layer of protection, hiding their true power in plain sight. The strategy of false relatability. False humility gives the wealthy the opportunity to appear relatable. In a world that values connection, the rich often position themselves as one of the people, forming bonds that might otherwise be impossible. This tactic allows them to maintain control over social and economic dynamics without revealing their full potential. Deceptive generosity. Another powerful tool in the arsenal of the wealthy is deceptive generosity. By giving away small amounts of their wealth while appearing modest, they gain respect and admiration from others. This creates a sense of loyalty and gratitude, all while maintaining their true power hidden. Disguising power through simplicity. Power, when hidden beneath the cloak of simplicity, is far more potent. The wealthy know that by appearing simplistic or even somewhat disadvantaged, they can make their true power more formidable. By remaining under the radar, they avoid unwanted attention, allowing their plans to unfold undetected. The psychological advantage of humility. False humility is a psychological tool that places others in a vulnerable position. When the wealthy appear humble, they lower others' defenses. This makes it easier to manipulate situations to their advantage, as people tend to underestimate those who don't flaunt their success. Building trust through subtlety. In a world full of deception, the wealthy use subtlety to build trust. By never overtly displaying their wealth, they appear trustworthy and dependable. This trust is crucial for gaining power, as it allows the wealthy to operate from behind the scenes, gaining influence without anyone suspecting their true motives. Humility as a weapon. Humility, when used strategically, becomes a weapon of control. The wealthy often use this weapon to silence their critics, distract from their true intentions, and shape public opinion in their favor. Through humility, they create an image of selflessness that masks their true strategic. The long-term game of false humility. False humility is not just about immediate gains, it's about playing the long game. By consistently projecting modesty over time, the wealthy cultivate an image that endures. This long-term strategy ensures that their influence remains strong, their power concealed, and their control unwavering. The mask of self-sufficiency. Wealthy individuals often wear the mask of self-sufficiency. By appearing independent and unaffected by wealth, they create an aura of strength and resilience. This illusion not only makes them seem more relatable, but also ensures that others see them as capable and self-reliant, hiding their true reliance on resources. The art of subtle authority. In the world of the wealthy, authority is often exercised through subtlety. By maintaining an image of simplicity, they subtly guide others towards decisions that serve their interests. This quiet control allows them to influence outcomes without overt power plays, ensuring that others unknowingly follow their lead. The power of playing dumb. The wealthy are skilled at playing the role of the uninformed or uninterested. This strategic move allows them to gather information from others without revealing their true intentions. By feigning ignorance, they avoid suspicion and manipulate conversations, all while maintaining an advantage in any situation. The tactics of understated wealth. One of the most effective tactics of the wealthy is understated wealth. Instead of flaunting their riches, they adopt a more understated lifestyle, carefully curating their public image. This approach not only keeps them under the radar, but also allows them to operate more freely, as others fail to recognize their true influence. Creating an air of mystery. The wealthy understand the value of mystery. By not revealing everything about their wealth and lifestyle, they cultivate an aura of intrigue. This air of mystery ensures that others remain curious, often leading to admiration or fascination, which can be manipulated to serve their long-term goals. The illusion of struggle. Another tactic the wealthy use is the illusion of struggle. By presenting themselves as having overcome adversity, they gain sympathy and respect. This creates a narrative of resilience, making it easier to manipulate others into believing in their strength and character, all while hiding the true ease of their success. Blurring the lines of wealth. The wealthy often blur the lines between being rich and poor, creating confusion about their true status. By acting as if they are not entirely affluent, they gain the ability to operate in both elite and ordinary circles. This flexibility gives them the power to move freely between worlds without ever being caught off guard. The illusion of vulnerability. By pretending to be vulnerable, the wealthy create a sense of empathy and connection. This act makes others feel as though they are in a position of strength, opening doors for influence and control. The illusion of vulnerability allows them to manipulate situations without others realizing their hidden power. Concealing true influence. In many cases, the wealthy conceal their true influence, allowing others to believe they hold no power. This deceptive tactic allows them to act behind the scenes, directing the flow of events from a position of stealth. By keeping their influence concealed, they are able to control outcomes without ever appearing as the orchestrators. Strategic underachievement. The wealthy often purposefully underachieve, presenting themselves as modest and unremarkable. This tactic allows them to keep expectations low and avoid the pressure that comes with visible success. Through strategic underachievement, they remain free to pursue their real goals without attracting unwanted attention or scrutiny. The subtle art of controlled scarcity. Wealthy individuals often use the tactic of controlled scarcity, purposefully limiting their availability or resources to increase their value. By appearing rare or hard to access, they create a sense of exclusivity and importance, making others desire their presence or influence more than ever. The quiet mastery of influence. True influence is rarely loud. The wealthy understand that their power is most effective when it is quiet, unseen, and undisturbed. By pulling the strings from behind the curtain, they control the narrative without ever stepping into the spotlight, maintaining the illusion of neutrality while shaping the course of events. Crafting the image of humble beginnings. To further solidify their false humility, the wealthy often craft stories of humble beginnings. These narratives serve to humanize them, making their wealth seem more earned and less a result of privilege. This crafted image is key to gaining admiration and support from the masses, furthering their control over public perception. The deceptive power of silence. Silence is one of the most potent tools in the wealthy's arsenal. By choosing when to speak and when to remain silent, they maintain an air of mystery and wisdom. Silence forces others to fill the void, often with assumptions that work in favor of those who know how to control it. Mastering the role of the outsider. The wealthy often position themselves as outsiders, separate from the system they control. This detachment creates an aura of independence and autonomy, making them appear untainted by the very systems that benefit them. By playing the outsider, they can manipulate both the public and the system without appearing to be part.
The strategy of playing the underdog. By pretending to be the underdog, the wealthy can avoid scrutiny and gain sympathy. This strategy allows them to play on people's emotions, ensuring that others root for them while they secretly maintain their control and advantage over the situation. Building loyalty through disguised generosity. Generosity, when disguised as modest acts of kindness, can build loyalty among followers. The wealthy understand that small, seemingly selfless gestures can secure long-term devotion and loyalty, ensuring that their influence remains strong and their power undisturbed by dissent or competition. The power of avoiding excess. Excessive displays of wealth can be a liability. Instead, the wealthy often avoid ostentation, choosing subtlety and restraint over flamboyance. This restraint allows them to stay under the radar while maintaining control over their wealth and influence, avoiding the backlash that often comes with visible opulence. The subversion of expectations. By consistently subverting expectations, the wealthy keep others off balance. When people believe they have the wealthy individual figured out, a sudden change in behavior or strategy throws everything into chaos. This unpredictability makes it difficult for others to anticipate their next move, ensuring that they always remain in control. The illusion of self-restraint. A key part of the wealthy's strategic arsenal is the illusion of self-restraint. By appearing as though they have little desire to indulge in their wealth, they not only reinforce their false humility, but also gain respect from others. This image of self-control becomes a tool for influence, as others trust those who appear more disciplined than they truly are. Mastering the art of playing the victim. Wealthy individuals often master the art of playing the victim, especially when facing criticism or opposition. By presenting themselves as misunderstood or unfairly targeted, they gain sympathy and shift the focus away from their true intentions. This tactic allows them to maintain their image of humility and deflect any challenges to their power. The hidden strength in vulnerability. Vulnerability, when used strategically, can be a form of strength. The wealthy often use moments of apparent weakness to draw others closer, gaining trust and loyalty. By revealing just enough vulnerability, they create an emotional connection while ensuring that their true power remains hidden. The power of understatement. The wealthiest individuals understand that understatement is often more powerful than excess. By downplaying their success and maintaining a low profile, they avoid drawing attention to their true capabilities. This strategic modesty allows them to influence events without ever seeming to exert force or control. The illusion of being one of the people. By adopting the persona of a common person, the wealthy create the illusion of solidarity with the masses. This illusion makes others feel that they are on the same level, giving them a false sense of empowerment. Meanwhile, the wealthy continue to exert influence behind the scenes, unchallenged by their perceived equality with others. Using strategic empathy. Empathy is a powerful tool when wielded by the wealthy. By showing a deep understanding of others' struggles, they create bonds and win trust. This strategic use of empathy allows them to gain influence and support while hiding their true intentions. It's a method of manipulation that feels selfless, but is anything but. The deceptive power of generosity. Generosity, when practiced selectively and with ulterior motives, becomes a form of manipulation. The wealthy use acts of giving to gain influence, secure loyalty, and garner favor. These seemingly altruistic gestures are carefully calculated to serve their greater goals, reinforcing their power without others realizing the true purpose. The illusion of modesty and success. When the wealthy succeed, they often downplay their achievements to maintain their image of humility. This false modesty prevents others from perceiving them as a threat, allowing them to continue growing their power under the radar. By appearing unassuming, they ensure that their success doesn't provoke envy or opposition. The power of subtle flattery. Flattery, when used subtly, is a powerful tool in the hands of the wealthy. By offering just the right amount of praise and acknowledgement, they create a sense of indebtedness in others. This tactical flattery builds relationships, secure loyalty, and opens doors to opportunities that might otherwise remain closed. The power of control through deception. The wealthy often maintain control not through overt force, but through deception. By creating illusions of independence, weakness, or even poverty, they keep others from recognizing the full extent of their power. Deception allows them to manipulate outcomes and control situations without ever seeming to exert force.
The art of maintaining a low profile. One of the most effective ways the wealthy maintain power is by keeping a low profile. Avoiding the limelight, they ensure that their influence remains unchallenged and that their actions go unnoticed. This allows them to continue controlling events and shaping perceptions without the scrutiny that comes with being in the public eye. The power of selective vulnerability. Selective vulnerability allows the wealthy to control how much they reveal about themselves. By choosing when and where to show weakness, they manage others' perceptions and maintain an upper hand. This tactic creates an image of being human, which fosters empathy, while keeping their true power hidden in plain sight. The mastery of emotional control. Emotional control is a cornerstone of Machiavellian strategy. The wealthy understand that by controlling their emotions and reactions, they can dictate how others respond. Remaining calm in chaotic situations not only asserts dominance, but also reinforces their image of unshakable confidence and wisdom, manipulating those around them into following their lead. Disguising true motivations. A key strategy for the wealthy is disguising their true motivations. By presenting themselves as acting for the greater good or for others' benefit, they hide their self-interest behind a mask of altruism. This allows them to pursue their goals without attracting suspicion or resistance, all while manipulating the narrative to serve their ends. The role of controlled disappointment. At times, the wealthy will strategically express disappointment, using it as a form of emotional manipulation. By appearing let down or unfulfilled, they elicit empathy and reinforce the perception that they are above petty desires. This controlled disappointment makes it easier for them to manipulate others into providing what they truly want. The art of delegated responsibility. Wealthy individuals often delegate responsibility to others, creating a system where they can remain untouchable while still controlling the outcomes. By allowing others to take the fall or face consequences, they protect their own image and ensure that their hands remain clean. This allows them to act behind the scenes without being directly implicated. The subtle tactics of self-sacrifice. Self-sacrifice is another strategic tool in the wealthy's arsenal. By making small sacrifices that seem significant, they cultivate an image of humility and selflessness. These acts are often calculated to gain favor, secure loyalty, and enhance their public perception, all while advancing their personal interests in the background. The illusion of self-contentment. Displaying self-contentment creates the illusion that the wealthy are satisfied with their lives, reducing suspicion and envy. This calm demeanor makes others believe they have no hidden agenda, enabling them to act without interference. It's a subtle tactic that fosters trust while hiding the true ambition and drive that fuels their actions. The art of strategic scarcity. Scarcity is a powerful tool when wielded by the wealthy. By intentionally limiting access to their time, resources, or attention, they create a sense of exclusivity and importance. This strategic scarcity makes others value them more, ensuring that their influence remains intact and that their worth is never questioned. The perception of humble disinterest. Displaying humble disinterest in wealth and materialism is an effective way to avoid scrutiny. The wealthy often downplay their own success and appear uninterested in indulgence, which serves to further their image of humility. By appearing indifferent to their own fortune, they maintain control over their environment and avoid the pressure of expectation. The use of reverse psychology. The wealthy often employ reverse psychology to manipulate others into doing what they want. By subtly suggesting the opposite of their true desires, they encourage others to make choices that align with their hidden agenda. This tactic works because it exploits human psychology, creating a situation where the desired result appears to be a personal choice. The ultimate mastery of perception and power. The true art of the wealthy lies in their ability to control perception without ever showing their hand. By embracing false humility, playing the role of the underdog, and manipulating emotions and situations, they remain unseen yet omnipotent. Their power comes not from overt displays of wealth, but from the masterful manipulation of those who fail to recognize the game they are playing. In the end, it's not wealth that gives them power, but their ability to craft the illusion of power and remain hidden in plain sight.